there has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
At that time, Puff was the biggest guy in the world. You know, you couldn't even get in this party. So the way I would get in this party is I show up with a camera. Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this, the whole thing. We need to document this, Playboy. Puff is there, and it's all about him. And I'll never get, he got mad at me.
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
Yo, Foxx and I came. What? Puff's in there. So it's kind of, I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy, man. So what I did was, I would show up to the party in my little town car. This town, you know, I grabbed my town car so I could skirt. Puff the SUVs and the Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera, the big Canon. Like, yo, Puff, I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? What you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonzra, the whole nine. He says, yeah, let him through. Excuse me. So I get the, but at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got in. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this. And it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. The sex lady. The sex lady. I see Dr. Ruth. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy, my name is Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing, doing their thing, right? And you know what they dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D. Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. You know what the demo is? Right. Bum, 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 bum. Beyonce. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. And then Andre Harrell, run that back. That's the one right there.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man. P. Diddy at it again, man. Tried to get rid of Jamie Foxx, bro. Yep. Tried to get rid of him, bro. And you know, for a lot of you motherfuckers who think you real smart, let me tell you something. You don't even need a GED. Yeah, you don't even need a good enough diploma to figure this shit out. It's very plain to see. Can't you see what you do to... Anyway, got a lot of breaking news. P. Diddy's at it again. I'm gonna tell you something. This is the most dangerous motherfucker that is. I think he's the most dangerous black man that has ever existed at this point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say P. Diddy is the most gangster motherfucker that has ever existed. I ain't never seen a motherfucker more gangster than P. Diddy. Nah, not even Frank, not even Bumpy, none of them. I ain't never seen a motherfucker more gangster than Jamie Foxx. What makes him so gangster is the fact that the feds will never get him. The feds will never, he'll never do 1 day in jail. Oh, no. At this point, P. Diddy tied into so many judges. He tied in with so many mayors and senators, and P. Diddy, and I'll never let it go. I'll never let this shit go because I truly believe P. Diddy, along with Jay-Z, but Jay-Z didn't have as much power. He got power now. P. Diddy had way more power than Jay-Z. Jay-Z just got his power 10 years ago. Yeah, when the NFL made that deal with him, that was his power. Yeah, for the halftime shows and shit, for entertainment, for monkey shit. Yeah, he got a deal with NFL. He ain't got no respectable. He got the monkey job. Yeah, he just a motherfucker that supposed to get motherfuckers to dance and sing on the stage. He ain't got no power, though, in the NFL. So, yeah, you want to impress me, get you a team, Jay-Z. Yeah, become an owner, and I want to see you sit with them country white boys and they respect you. So, anyway, Jay-Z just a pawn. But Diddy, he changed hip-hop. Hip-hop never was violent until P. Diddy came into the scene. Rappers never died until he came in the scene, and rappers was tied to beefing with him. Hashtag Pop, hashtag Biggie. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. Hashtag Big L. That's a lot of shit. Motherfuckers started dying when P. Diddy got in the game. That's why I say the most gangster, because he was really a square. He didn't grow up in the streets. His father was in the streets. He was a college boy. He was very smart. He was very articulate. He was a hell of a promoter. He had a mean hustle when it came to music. He was great at identifying talent. He was very talented and he worked very hard to get what he got. But along the way, I don't know if P. Diddy I don't know if he was sweet or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if he was that way before hip hop or if he started doing that weird shit in college. I don't know, maybe them college parties turned him out. But either way it go, I think P. Diddy has turned out 90% of rappers in hip hop because they all go to his parties. And whenever you see them in a picture with him, they all got a weird expression. They either look like they don't want this picture being taken and seen with you, or they just look like they scared for their life or some shit. Or they just look like you got a lot of secrets on them. And so, it's amazing that P. Diddy is the most famous entertainer in the world for hosting these parties. These parties where kids get sexually molested. These parties where there's every drug there is. This shit is like, it's amazing that the feds ain't never ran up in none of them parties. And there's more drugs in them parties than any trap house. It ain't no trap house on none of your corners that got more drugs than a P. Diddy party. And kids and a lot of other shit. Once again, Usher used to sleep in the bed with P. Diddy when he was 13 years old. Usher even admitted that they would party all night and do weird shit. And he would just be drunk and they have orgies, all kind of. At 13 years old, Usher was introduced to that. Also, Usher's mother came out and said P. Diddy ruined her son. And he said her son no longer has a soul. She said her son completely changed when he got with P. Diddy. So P. Diddy has had several kids live with him. And so I just think, Jamie Foxx, for one, he from Texas. Terrell, Texas to be exact. That's right up the street. Very talented. Hell of a hustler. That motherfucker worked hard. One of the hardest working brothers I've ever seen in entertainment. One of the hardest working brothers. And another thing I got to point out. It ain't too many motherfuckers I admit that can sing better than me. Nah, I ain't fucking with Jamie. Nah, Jamie got me. Yes, a lot of these motherfuckers, I feel like Jacquees, all them motherfuckers can't fuck with me. Jacquees, Bruno Mars, you motherfuckers can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me when it comes to singing, bro. I really feel that way. A lot of these dudes really can't fuck with me. But Jamie Foxx, I always felt that motherfucker is on another level. I've always looked up to him when it comes to singing because he can do everything. It ain't nothing he can't do. Whether it's, he can do it all. He can do it all. He's a complete singer. And I think he the best singer since Prince. Yeah, that's just my opinion. I think Jamie Foxx is the best singer since Prince. That's just my thought. It ain't none of these motherfuckers in the 2000s that's better than Jamie Foxx at singing. It ain't none of them. Some of them are good. I love Anthony Hamilton. Yeah, it's a lot of them that I like, but ain't none of them better than Jamie Foxx. So, I always been a huge fan of him. Love this show and shit like that. But Jamie, I'm just gonna say it. Anthony Hamilton actually used to sleep on Jamie Foxx's couch, and he said Nick Cannon used to live with him and shit like that. Jamie Foxx done put a lot of people on that I didn't even know he put on. I don't think you into all this kid shit that Diddy was into. You one of them that you didn't participate maybe in all of the shit, but you guilty though. You was there. I'm just gonna be honest. I think Jamie Foxx, I don't think he's a child, I just think he a little, yeah, bro, I never really seen you just never really heard no stories of Jamie Foxx mixing with Vivica Fox, or Jamie Foxx is dating Taraji P. Henson. I just ain't never really heard about you, getting women and shit like that, and I just never really heard it. So I think you may be, a little, and that's your preference or whatever. But whether you choose to be gay or not, or whether you is or not, you know a lot of shit about P. Diddy, and you've been talking lately, and You did a couple interviews. One of the interviews leaked. It actually wasn't an interview. It was just you talking, and you didn't know you was being recorded, and you was giving up a lot of information about P. Diddy. You know, everybody that fuck with P. Diddy, shit go wrong for him, bro. Same way with Jay-Z. Well, with Jay-Z, Jay-Z just fuck over his friends. He fuck over them and he leave them hanging. P. Diddy get you knocked off. There is no motherfucker in hip hop that has ever got more motherfuckers killed than P. Diddy, bro. Pac shitted on. Pac didn't die until he shitted on Bad Boy. When Pac killed that police officer, he didn't get killed. I mean, when he shot that cop, he didn't get killed after that. There's a lot of shit he done that he didn't get killed for. But when he dissed Bad Boy, he was dead within 6 months after dissing him. So it's a lot of shit. Al B. Sure got sick, a couple months ago, just out the blue. Got sick. His ex-wife, Kim Porter, died. She was finna drop a book. It's a lot. Everybody around him is dying. You know, and I don't know if you know the history, but when he was with Uptown Records, yeah, Kim Porter was there. That's where he met her. That's where Al B. Sure was at. Yeah, Andre Her. Yeah, at Uptown Records where he was an A&R. So all of them met back then. He's the only one that's still alive. Al B. Sure is pretty sick. I don't know if he's in a vegetable state. I don't even know if he's coherent or none of that. But everybody around P. Diddy has died. So I'm just wondering when we gonna finally address this and address the fact, bro, when you think that's why I talk a lot of shit about these new rappers and all that stuff. These motherfuckers are kids, though. They really victims. As much shit as I talk about these rappers are victims, bro. All this drill music. P. Diddy is the originator of black men being killed in the rap game. A black rapper didn't die until P. Diddy came on the scene. So I just want to keep saying that because I want it to sink. I want it to sink in your head, and I want you to understand that this a bitch-ass motherfucker that ruined the culture. That motherfucker single-handedly ruined the culture, bro. Bro, hip-hop, for all you young stank-ass rappers, hip-hop was about consciousness, bro. It was about poverty and what we going through in our neighborhood, not uplifting it like we do now. Nah, it was about the struggle and how to beat the white boy. Yeah, that was all hip-hop. The struggle and a plan to beat the white boy and to be free. Yeah, and to talk about our pain. That's how it was never about killing. Hip-hop was never supposed to be about killing, bro. Now you motherfuckers damn near jack off to a kill and you dance to murder and shit. You motherfuckers get horny for a kill. Just some weird shit. And when you look at hip-hop, bro, it's a lot of shit. You know, that's why I got a lot of videos I want to talk about kids and child protective service and all the shit they did. I made a video where I was talking about how Malcolm X's father, the Klan killed him and they tied him to a railroad track and he was ran over and they killed him and his mother was left with 12 kids. He had 11 brothers and sisters. They put in a mental home and his mother died in a mental home and they separated all the kids, put them all across states and everywhere, just scattered them like roaches. So that's the original CPS and what they was sent to do. They was sent to divide black families. That's all child protective services was started for. So, you know, when you look at this shit, I think child protective services need to get involved in hip hop. These are kids. Rappers get signed at 14 years old and they having orgies the next day with grown women and shit and grown men and being molested by motherfuckers like P. Diddy. That motherfucker's a child molester. So when you talk about child protective service, this motherfucker is legally allowed to have parties where he got kids fucking and being molested and being put on drugs. So, like I said, that's why hip hop is gone. The thrill is gone, pimping. Ain't no more talk about the struggle. We don't talk about, bro, it's looked down upon to talk about the struggle now, bro. We just a bunch of killers now. And P. Diddy started that. And so I blame you more than any of these little killing, dreadhead, wearing ass rappers. P. Diddy is the biggest killer of them all. And I believe you tried to touch Jamie Foxx ain't never had no health problems. That motherfucker wanted to heal. That motherfucker ain't never had. I'll be sure all these dudes start getting sick and shit started happening to him. That motherfucker P. Diddy is a treacherous motherfucker. And like Jay-Z just a fuck boy, but P. Diddy is a killer. That motherfucker is a killer. Like I said, everybody around him is dead. Everybody that was at Uptown Records is dead. I'll be sure we don't know how he's doing, but he was damn near dead a couple months ago. So, yeah, everybody around you dying, and like I said, P. Diddy started the death of hip-hop. He started this gay shit in hip-hop. Like I said, I think he because most of these rappers, they get deals when they 15 and 16, and he molesting these boys. He making these boys sleep with him. So, you know, as for Jamie Foxx, you know, I hope you get through this shit. They say he's bleeding from the brain. I've heard all kind of shit. He had a stroke. And they coming up with 5 different sicknesses he got. Diddy did something to him, bro. Just letting you know. So, it's just a cold industry, bro. You know, it's a cold game, bro. So you motherfuckers can keep uplifting and loving these stinking ass rap. Ain't none of them got no heart. Your favorite rapper ain't got no heart, because if he really had heart, he'd speak out against this weird shit that these motherfuckers doing. They would speak out against this shit, but you know what? They gonna enjoy the money, the cars, the clothes, and the hoes, and the goddamn perks. And they gonna keep shaking on them goddamn fentanyl and all this shit there, and they just gonna enjoy it because none of these rappers have backbone. And none of these old ass rappers, from Jada Kiss to all my favorite rappers that came up in the game, even Andre's 3 Style, you done got quiet and shit, and Erykah Badu done did some weird shit to you. It's a lot of shit. You old stinking ass rappers ain't speaking up. And you know P. Diddy molest these boys. From Benny Siegel to all you motherfuckers that say you so gangster. All you old heads. And 50 saying you keep whining and you keep shooting out slugs, but you won't really just say it. So like I said, it ain't just the young rappers, bro. It's the older ones too. They know what's going on and they ain't gonna speak on it. So I don't respect none of them. And that's why Pimp C died. You know, that's why I say that he was the real king of the South. When Pimp C spoke about Atlanta and how they gay, and this was way back in 06, when he was speaking, and now Atlanta is the gayest city in the world. When he was speaking about it back in 06, that's when he died. So, a little message. I swear, boy, when you speak against this gay shit, motherfuckers die. When you get the P. Diddy is just just come out and say you gay, bro. Just say you like boys, not men. You like little boys. I just wish you just come out and say that shit, bro. You know, every time they ask P. Diddy is he gay, he never denied it. So it's a lot of weird shit. But like I said, that's one evil motherfucker, and I think he is the most treacherous motherfucker that has ever been in any black entertainment. And that motherfucker single-handedly ruined hip-hop with the help of Jay-Z. This is 903 Box, and I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.